Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, this is going to be my July airport update for Lana's Island International Airport. Now, in case you don't know this airport update, this takes place in Lana's Island. Kind of like the tiny small islands in the Pacific Ocean. I just came up with this name because I have ran out of ideas. I think all these names kind of exist in real life. Since I want to make fictional airports, I have to come up with the best creative names ever. So I kind of named this Lana's Islands. But yeah, for today's airport update, this is going to be my airport update for July. I think the last time I made an airport update was back on June 27th. And yeah, I kind of, one thing that I kind of noticed when I'm making airport updates is that I'm kind of a bit more busy when it comes up to other stuff that I have at home. Especially that I'm in self-quarantine. I'm quarantined with both of my parents, with my mom and dad. But yes, in today's airport updates actually are kind of winding down a bit. So yeah, it's kind of winding down. What I meant to say is that they're kind of winding down because usually I make them twice a month, but kind of now I'm making them only once a month. If you really love my airport updates, I kind of want to apologize for that, but it is kind of the content I want to make on YouTube. As long as I entertain you guys and make you satisfied and trying to watch my videos a bit more, or rather always watch my videos. Trying to make my videos as much as it's exciting. So, welcome to my channel, everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Mark. I'm an aviation enthusiast. I am also a plane spotter and a model plane collector. And I'm a Canadian-based YouTuber. My channel, Maple Leaf Aviation, is all about, you know the obvious, aviation and also airplanes. So today, guys, this is going to be my model airport update. So let's get started. The time frame right now, it is around 8:30 p.m. I kind of wanted to put out this time because it's going to be like a sunset update. I am actually filming this in real life around 4:40 p.m. near to 5. But I kind of want to make a little like this so we can get a little extra light. Otherwise, I don't have to edit the videos. So we're going to get started in today's airport update. I also got two new models that I unboxed from my birthday. Now, I actually got two models, so the model that I'm showing right now is one of them. If you want to see me reveal the models that I got for my birthday, I'll put a link to the description below. So if you're very, very curious, especially that, you know, it was my birthday on July 4th, I highly urge you to go check it out. So let's check out this airport update. So first in line over here we have an Emirates Airbus A380-800, and it's just about to take off on the airport's runway 10, and it's bound for Dubai. Here, next up, here we have a KLM Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, and this is about to head out to Amsterdam. And just right behind him, here we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800, and he's about to head out to Los Angeles. Probably the best way I can say this, kind of parked in a remote stand right now. Here we have a WestJet Boeing 737-800, and it's basically just doing nothing but just sitting there. Yeah, so there's no, it's not coming from a destination or it's heading out for a destination in the evening. It's just parked over here. And this is the number 2 of my two new models that I got for my birthday. Taking off right now, here we have a Japan Airlines Airbus A350-900, and this is going to be heading out to Tokyo Narita. Now, one thing that you might not notice from the last video, because I didn't know this either, but I actually am showing it in this video right now, is that this plane actually comes with a stand. Oopsie. Sorry guys, it's just that it doesn't really stick on the stand properly. Now, it does come with a stand. I actually didn't mention to show the box because the box was actually hidden. One good thing about this plane that makes it very special is that it was actually on my cake, and probably that's why my parents did not show the box or the stand. So what I found out is that a few days later, I found out that Dad was carrying the box that had links. Like, what I meant to say is that it actually was where the plane came from. he explained to me that he has hid it for some time, and the plane. And when I discovered the box, not only I discovered that item, but I also discovered that there was a stand inside. Basically, just a little stand, like kind of like, I don't know what these two parts are, but they came in two, and then I had to put them together, and I tried to put the A350 on it. It actually works, but sometimes it falls, like what happened earlier, which I had to fix up and stop the clip for a minute. But yes, I actually really love this. And another downfall that I mentioned in the other videos, that this plane is a little bit so-called underscaled. And the reason why it is because it's kind of smaller than the other 1-400 models. I actually discovered that this plane is actually a 1-600 model. I think the more higher the hundreds go, the more smaller they get. So that's what I kind of discovered. So yeah, I think now that I know what's going on, I think now I know what's behind getting this plane. But it actually still makes it special regardless of its downsides. Moving on to the Delta Airlines terminal over here, we're going to be starting the one on focus right now, the one that's closer to the camera. So closer to the camera on focus right now, here we have a Delta Airlines Boeing 767-300ER, and she just arrived in from Chicago. And next to her is another Delta Boeing 767-300. This one just arrived in from Dallas Fort Worth. And number 3 out of the 3 Delta aircraft that I own, it's actually all shown in this video. So number 3 aircraft over here, and the final one as well. Here we have a Delta Airlines Airbus A330-300, and she is just pushing back for its flight out to Tokyo Haneda. In the budget terminal right now, this is the only budget aircraft that's owned by a budget airline that's sitting at the terminal right now. So here we have a JetBlue Airbus A320-200, and it just arrived in from San Diego. Next aircraft, here we have an Air Canada Boeing 777-200 LR, and he just arrived in from Toronto Pearson. Getting loaded up right now, here we have a United Airlines Boeing 777-200ER, and it's just preparing for its flight out to Guam. And another Air Canada aircraft that we have over here. Here we have an Air Canada Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, and it's just arriving in from Montreal. Moving on to the international gates, I should say. Here we have a Qantas Airbus A330-300, and it's just getting loaded up with both the food and fuel for the aircraft. And basically, this is going to be heading out to Brisbane. Next to him, here we have a Cathay Pacific Airbus A340-300, and this will be heading out to Hong Kong. And pushing back from its gate right now, here we have an American Airlines Boeing 777-200ER, and this will be heading out to Miami. And just arrived in from Vancouver, here we have an Air Canada Boeing 777-300ER. And finally, the last model for today's list, everybody. Here we have a British Airways Boeing 747-400, and this will be heading out to London Heathrow in just under an hour. Now, I kind of featured this plane last in this video, because this is actually supposed to be a little dedication, because this morning I was having breakfast. I woke up to the news that I was hearing that British Airways will be retiring their Boeing 747-400s immediately. They were actually supposed to retire them in somewhere around 2024, but now that's getting pushed, obviously because of COVID-19, which is kind of making 2020 a really bad year. It's I think a lot of people are going to agree that 2020 is going to be the worst year for aviation, because a lot of airlines are losing money, travel demand is going low, people are scared to fly, especially the non-AF geeks out there. So yeah, it's kind of sad to see this aircraft go. Of course, you can obviously know that because of the lack of light you can see, because it's sunset, you can still recognize the shape of the plane instantly, because the 747 is such an icon aircraft. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we're seeing a lot of airlines retire the 747s more along with other 4-engine aircraft. We can forget about the 4 engines soon, they said. Yeah, so unfortunately, the 747 of British Airways will leave the fleet. British Airways did, however, have the title of being the largest operator to operate the Boeing 747-400s, but that is going to be changing now. So yeah, it's kind of very, very sad, to be honest. Very sad thoughts. I never got to see a 747 at Pearson. The saddest part is, I never got to fly on a 747 in my 15 years of living, so that's even more sad. Yeah, so it's kind of very, very disappointing, especially to all the av geeks who love the 747. Made a really, really big impact. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching today's video. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. And yeah, about the 747 part for British Airways, it's kind of very, very sad. But on the lighter side, I think this video is another great successful airport update I really made. If you really like airport updates like this, as well as other aviation content, I highly suggest that please subscribe to my channel. So that way you can get more content like this. Hopefully I can make another airport update very, very soon around this month. I want to make it twice this month, especially during July. I think July is one of the best months for me, not only because it's my birthday or Canada Day, but it's such a great month, especially for the summer season. I've gotten a lot of plans that unfortunately 90% of them got canceled, but hopefully I can find some alternates to do. I actually went to Milton once to go hiking. It's kind of like somewhere around in the province of Ontario. But yeah guys, this does conclude my airport update. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you really love this aviation content and aviation topic, I really suggest that please subscribe to my channel. And also, don't forget to hit that big like button, comment what you think. Follow me on Instagram at Maple Leaf Aviation for other more content besides YouTube videos, as well as keeping up with my travels and also my life as well, and also plane spotting. As always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.